The Department of Defense Computer Electronic Accommodations Program. Support, equip, empower. Welcome to Part 2 of CAP's training about disability etiquette. Individuals with dexterity or mobility limitations. Dexterity disabilities may include quadriplegia, paraplegia, multiple sclerosis, MS, cerebral palsy, CP, stroke, upper body amputation, or significant repetitive stress injuries. The following tips are specific to interacting with individuals who have dexterity or mobility limitations. Individuals who use wheelchairs. Keep in mind that individuals who use wheelchairs have varying abilities. Some can use their arms and hands. Some can get out of their wheelchairs and walk short distances. Individuals who use wheelchairs are individuals. Leaning over someone who uses a wheelchair to shake another person's hand is inappropriate. When you talk to a person using a wheelchair, sit at his or her level. If that's not possible, stand at a slight distance so that the individual in the wheelchair isn't straining his or her neck or eyes to make eye contact. Don't push or touch a person's wheelchair. It's part of his or her personal space. Individuals with mobility limitations. Falls can be a greater risk for individuals who have limited mobility. Be sure to provide adequate warning signs when floors have been recently mopped and surfaces are wet. If properly placed and secured, low-profile mats to keep the floors as dry as possible on rainy or snowy days can be very helpful. Bear in mind that chairs with arms or with higher seats may be easier for some individuals with dexterity or mobility limitations to use. Be aware that individuals who do not have a visible disability may have needs related to their mobility. For example, a person with a respiratory or heart condition may have trouble walking long distances or walking quickly. Individuals with upper extremity dexterity limitations. Some individuals have limited use of their hands, wrists, or arms, or limited reach. Others may not have hands or arms. Be prepared to offer assistance with reaching, grasping, or lifting objects, opening doors and display cases, and operating vending machines and other equipment. But remember to ask first. Ask before you act. Be aware that if you help someone in a wheelchair down a curb without instructions, you may inadvertently dump him or her out of their chair. Do not grab individuals who use canes or crutches. They need their arms to balance themselves. Individuals who have limited mobility may lean on a door for support as they open it. Pushing the door open from behind or unexpectedly opening the door may cause them to fall. Pulling out or pushing in a chair may present a problem for a person with mobility limitations. Ask first. Provide access. When interacting with coworkers with dexterity limitations, be aware of a person's reach limits. It's generally best to place as many items as possible within their grasp. Remember to keep the ramps and wheelchair-accessible doors to your building unlocked and unblocked. Be sure that signs in your building direct individuals in wheelchairs and individuals who use canes or crutches to the accessible routes. Remember that individuals who use canes or crutches may find stairs easier than ramps. Ensure that security guards and receptionists can answer questions about the most accessible way around the building and grounds, including the location of elevators, as well as the facility's emergency preparedness plan. Resources available from CAP. Learn about available assistive technologies for individuals with dexterity limitations so that you can provide an equal access work environment. CAP can help. Contact us at cap@mail.mil. You may also want to view CAP's online training, providing reasonable accommodations for people with dexterity disabilities, to learn about assistive technologies available to federal employees free of charge, such as speech recognition software, headsets and microphones, and alternative pointing devices. Go to www.cap.mil/newsevents/training.aspx.